I scavenged $30 more thousand for myself in this real estate transaction. Hey everybody, Scavenger Steve back here with you, and I want to tell you about this property. I've owned it for about 20 years. It's 309 Lee Street here in Marshalltown, Iowa, and I used it as a rental, and I thought, well, now it's time to fix it up and let it go. And so that's exactly what I did. My whole point is that don't just decide upon one realtor, because they'll come and offer you a free market analysis. They'll say, well, it's worth so much money, and they'll expect you to list the house with them. Well, I've got to tell you that the majority of my life in fixing up a house and then deciding to flip it or sell it right away, I just went to one realtor, the one that I thought was, fairly friendly. I kind of liked that person's voice tone. They were professional, they had a license, they'd been in business a while, but I don't have that approach anymore, and I'm very happy that I don't, and I'm just about to tell you why. So I called 3 realtors, and they all came over here to this property and gave me a free market analysis determining what the value is. So the one said, Steve, this house is worth about $76,000. and I can get that for you in about a week. And here are the comps, which are comparables, properties that were sold in the last several months of roughly the same area of town and of the same value. Okay, so I called another realtor, and it was a lady this time. Doesn't matter if it's a lady or a man. First one was a man, the second was a woman. Came over, she said, this property is worth $74,000 to $79,000, and you decide. Here are the comps, by the way, and you decide what price you want to start at, and I'll list it for you. I said, okay, well, let me think about it. So I called a third realtor. Now listen to this. This lady said, well, Steve, yeah, you can come by anytime. She came by, of course, and had a look. Come by my office. So I'll show you my comp. She said, I come in at $104,000 to $114,000. And that's what the value of your property is. I've run the comps. I've got all the information here. Just come in and sit down with me for a while. And they all ask you to come and sit down for about an hour, and they go through the prices. That's their way of getting to know you, of course, right? So she's selling it for me. We hit a little bump in the road. The new buyers want me to buy an insurance policy in case the water heater breaks down or the furnace breaks down. $500 and some, I think it is, during the first year if a major appliance breaks down or something goes wrong with the property. But still, and then they want me to cover some of the closing costs. But nonetheless, hey, by asking for a second and a third bid and being able to compare prices, look what I done for myself. I created about $30,000 more in profit from this property that the other 2 realtors were certain that it was only going to be worth somewhere in the mid-70s. So there you go, folks. I hope you learned something there. I learned something, and for many years I just went with one realtor and didn't bother to call a second or a third. So hope you like this, and hope you're all well and doing fine. And this is Scavenger Steve signing off, and encouraging you to go seize the day and scavenge your way as I scavenged $30 more thousand for myself in this real estate transaction, and you will be better off. Have a good one now. Bye-bye.